It began as a vision, burning in the heart of a local businessman to bring Christian television programming to Southwest Florida. In 1979, it became a reality as WCLF Channel 22 signed on the airwaves, broadcasting the gospel to the Tampa Bay community.
The reason I started this TV station was because I was concerned about souls. Two people came to me on the same day at different times, one at noon and one at supper time. And they began to tell me what Christian television could do. My stomach would flip when I walked past my television. And so I thought, God, are you telling me something? And he was. And so I pursued it further.
That one TV station became a network as it expanded across Florida with additional stations and given the name the Christian Television Network. And now, 35 years later, CTN covers the nation with 15 broadcast stations across 8 different states and covers the globe with satellite television as well. CTN International provides programming to Spanish-speaking communities in the U.S. and other countries such as South America and Portugal.
Impartiendo vida a las naciones.
CTN's Lifestyle Channel provides contemporary and inspirational programming as part of CTN's ever-expanding commission by God to proclaim the gospel to the world.
Tens of thousands, and now worldwide, it's millions of people that are being affected. And so I'm just thrilled and trying to follow the Lord every day of what he wants.
The team effort and commitment is evidenced by many of the people who have been a part of the CTN family since the early years. Programming produced at CTN studios for everyone from children to seniors has always been a vital constant.
Bob and I met about 35 years ago in Clearwater, Florida at a program called Super 60s, and I was the founder and director. Came to me one day and he said, I'm interested in starting a senior adult ministry on Christian television. Help me find somebody. Later on, he came to me and said, I found the person. I said, I'd like to meet them. He said, I'm looking at him. And that began 35 years of ministry right here at the Christian Television Network.
I was with them 2 years before we went on the air. And at that time, I was commissioned to put together the music for all the fundraising banquets that we did around Tampa Bay. And we created a show called Solo Act for the single. I began to pray about a program for women and to really target home keepers.
Those that work behind the scenes can tell of the hard work and challenges to keep this ever-growing network moving forward.
I started working here in May of 1977 with Bob DeAndre, and together we made the application to get the construction permit to build this first Christian television station in Tampa Bay. We've come a long way. We are now 15 television stations.
This ministry is not funded by the government. It is your sacrificial giving that sustains this ministry. And we thank you for your continued support.
The benevolence, which gives help to single moms and dads. Also the prayer line, which ministers to callers all over the country. And we're just so grateful for the donors that have been able to help us. Souls have been saved and just so many wonderful things because of their help.
Go into all the world and proclaim the gospel, the good news. The Christian Television Network has never been short of good news to share, as God has maintained, blessed, and expanded this network for 35 years. Touching hearts, changing lives, and saving souls, all for the glory of God. That's what the Christian Television Network is all about.